Welcome to Math 1350 Online. My name is Laura Bean, and I'll be the instructor for this course. So this course is for people that plan to be teachers. So specifically, this is for elementary teachers, but students that are planning to be like middle school teachers and high school teachers might be taking this course also. A little bit of information about myself. My name is Laura Bean. I been teaching for about 11 years now. I taught high school, I've taught at junior college, and now I'm a full-time instructor here at A&M Commerce. This is my 4th semester to teach this class and my 2nd semester to teach it online. If you actually do come to campus and you would like to introduce yourself or to meet me, my office is in Binion 303A. My office hours are here, but more than likely you won't be coming to my office since it's an online course, but here's phone number and email address that you can contact me at. Email is the best way to contact me, and I try to respond within 24 hours. So the materials needed for this class, this is a textbook that's optional, so you will not be required to have this textbook, but it is a good resource if that's something you choose to have. But if we ever do anything out of this textbook, I will provide a copy of the page for you. It'd be helpful for you to have like a 3-ring binder so that you can store all your notes and your assignments and everything in there. Also, for some of your stuff, you're going to need like a calculator, a ruler, map pencils, that sort of thing. But we'll get more into that as the semester goes on. So, let's see what else. Just going through the syllabus. You need to have, obviously, access to the internet and a computer. The instructional methods, every week you'll have videos you need to watch, and then you'll also have assignments that you need to upload, and we'll talk more about that in just a minute. The grading scale, your exams are 50% of your grade. Homework is 20% of your grade. Your attendance, which means logging in online for the course, and your quizzes are 5% of your grade, and your final exam is 25% of the grade. So this part of the syllabus is just information about D2L. Like if you're having issues with technology, like here's all the phone numbers to call and just some support for the technology. Okay, so getting more into the details of the course for the semester. So attendance, you've got to log into the course every single week. The way it's set up is the week opens on a Monday morning. So it opens Monday morning and it closes Sunday night at midnight. And I think it's open Monday morning at 12 a.m. is what I have it set for. But it closes Sunday night at midnight. So you have the whole entire week to complete to watch the videos, to complete the activities, and then everything is due Sunday night at midnight. I would strongly encourage you not to wait until Sunday to look at everything because it might take you a little bit longer than you expected. So I would encourage you to maybe look at it once or twice throughout the week and kind of get an idea of what you need to do for the week so that you know I need to plan for a few hours, or this should only take me 30 minutes or whatever for the assignments, just so that you are on top of it and can have them turned in. Okay, so the way it works is there's usually at least 2 videos. Sometimes there's up to 4 videos. I try to not make the videos too long because they can get a little boring, I'm sure, for you to watch. So they're usually about anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes a piece, and there are anywhere from 2 to 4 videos per week for you to watch. And so there is a link on under week 1 or week 2 or whatever the week is for the videos, and then there are assignments for each week. So there is a homework assignment, and then there's also a reflection assignment for each week. So the homework assignment is practice problems from what you learned in the lecture. The reflection assignment is some type of assignment that basically if you were taking this course in person, we'd be doing activities in class, like just different activities or talking about different things, having class discussions, and the reflection is kind of like the replacement for that since we don't have that option for an online course. So lots of times it's reading an article and giving your reflection on it. Sometimes it's making manipulatives. There's a project. There's just different things that are the reflection part of the assignment. But every week you'll have 2 different things, a homework assignment and a reflection assignment. Okay, they are due Sunday night at midnight, and I do not accept late work. If they are not turned in by Sunday night at midnight, I will not accept it. If there is a university excuse type absence, you can contact me and let me know, and we'll see if we can figure something out. But more than likely, since you have a whole entire week to complete it, it's due Sunday night at midnight. Also, all of your assignments have to be turned in as one PDF document. If they are not turned in as one PDF document, I will not accept it. I don't accept JPEGs. I don't accept, if it was a reflection, if you typed it up, a Word document's fine, but PDF is super duper important for all of your homework assignments that you are writing out and showing your work for. And I can show you how to convert a picture to a PDF document at the end of the video. Okay, so there are some quizzes throughout the semester. There will probably be 2 or 3 quizzes throughout the semester, and the instructions will be there as follows. Whenever you have the quiz, I'll explain a little bit more in depth whenever we get there. I kind of already talked about this, the reflections, activities, and projects. This replaces the group work you normally do in the class, and it's due every Sunday night at midnight. So there's 3 scheduled exams for the class. So 3 scheduled exams and then a final exam also. They have to be taken face-to-face at a testing center. So this is part of your introduction assignment today, or your introduction assignment for this week. We have to figure out where you're taking your exams at. It has to be a certified testing center. So if you live close to Commerce, there is a testing center here at A&M Commerce, and it is free. You do not have to pay a fee for it. And I can give you a little bit more information about that, the times that they're open. It's here on campus, and you can ask more information about it. But they're open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then Friday they're open 10 to 3. Okay. If you do not live close to Commerce, or you are not willing to drive to Commerce, there are other testing center options available. Collin College has lots of different places, different campuses. I'm trying to think where else. There's lots of different ones, but it has to be a certified testing center. So that's part of your introduction assignment, and lots of times if you go somewhere else, you're going to have to pay a fee. I think it's usually anywhere between $20 and $40 per test, but this is something we have to figure out. It has to be taken face-to-face. There's no online testing for the course for your exams, so that's part of your introduction assignment to figure that part out. Okay, your final exam, it's going to be taken during final exam week. I'll actually make the testing window open up a little bit before the final exam week. So we're going to be finished with your final exam by Tuesday, May 7th. And again, that has to be face-to-face. Okay. This is just the general syllabus things. And then here's our plan for the semester. So if you want to keep up with it, but we're going by week. And we have 3 exams. So exam 1 is in week 6. Exam number 2 is in week 10. Exam number 3 is week 14. And then the final exam will actually be week 15 and 16. I'm going to open up for both of those weeks. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your first assignment, or the introduction assignment for the class. So you actually have 3 assignments this week, because this introduction assignment is just a practice, submitting as a PDF, and then also talking about your testing center. You also have homework assignment number 1 and then reflection number 1. Okay, so in this introduction assignment, you're going to introduce yourself to me, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where do you live? Do you live close to Commerce? What's your major? What are your plans for teaching? Anything else you want me to know? So then for the number 2, tell me your plans for taking an exam in this class. Are you going to come to Commerce and take it at the testing center in Commerce, or do you plan to go somewhere else? Number 3, if you're going somewhere else, which testing center are you planning on taking your test at? Number 4, what's the testing center coordinator's name and email address? You're probably going to have to contact the testing center to get this information. And then for number 5, I want you also to know the testing center hours. So if you'll write them down, just kind of for your information, so that you know they're only, if I work till 5, they're only open late on Thursday afternoons. They're open till 7, so I'd have to take it on a Thursday afternoon. Okay, because this is super important when we're planning your exams. Okay, so for this assignment, you can write it out on a sheet of paper, you can type it up. It doesn't really matter how you do it, but let me just take a second and show you an option for submitting a PDF. So let's pretend that I wrote all my answers out, like on a sheet of paper. So let me turn this over, and here's all my answers for my intro assignment. Okay, so one thing when you're submitting a PDF of something written out, specifically your homework, make sure you write your name at the top of your paper. The problem is if you forget to write your name, even though you're submitting it online, I have someone that prints off all your stuff for me and then she just gives it to me. And so if you haven't written your name when it's printed, I don't have it connected to your name and I don't know whose assignment it is and whose grade to give it to, okay? So there are multiple apps, but here's the app I usually use. I use the app called Cam Scanner. So the app looks like this. It's free for, I have an iPhone, but I'm pretty sure Androids you can use it also, and it's a free app. So if you click on the Cam Scanner app, so maybe write that down, Cam Scanner. So if you want to take a picture, or if you want to take a picture of this and turn it into a PDF, this is a great app. It actually works super well. So you click on the picture at the bottom. You can tell I use this a lot. So you have options. Oh, it's actually updated. So you have options. It used to only have the single and the batch as the two things. So if you have one sheet, you're going to do single. If you have multiple sheets, you do batch. Okay, so let me take a picture of it real fast. So when you take a picture, oh, my finger's in it. Let me try that again. Okay, so when you take a picture, it's going to go ahead and automatically, sorry about that. It's going to go ahead and automatically crop it for you. You can crop it more, like you can do whatever, but if you'll go ahead and crop out all the background, that's actually really helpful because it doesn't print all that background for me. So once you have it cropped however you want to, just click the check mark, and it turns it into a pretty PDF document. Okay, and so then you can then email that. Okay, so you can email it to yourself, email it as a PDF file, and then you can email it to yourself and then save it on your computer and submit it however. Okay, so Cam Scanner is a great app that changes a picture to a PDF document. Okay, and just a reminder, everything has to be turned in as a PDF document. The issue is if you don't turn it as a PDF document, it uses up so much ink because if you're turning it as a picture or a JPEG or something else. Okay, so everything needs to be turned in as a PDF. So this is a great app if you need to take a picture of something and turn it into a PDF. And then just a reminder, if you have a Word document, that you need to turn in, you can turn it in as a Word document. I'm fine with that. Or just a reminder how to change a Word document into a PDF. You just go to Save As, and then there's an option for PDF, like a scroll down menu for PDF. Okay, so just make sure you turn in everything as a PDF. If you do not turn it in this week, I'll send you an email letting you know, hey, you didn't turn it as a PDF, or I'll maybe write a note like make sure you crop your picture or whatever the situation is. And also your lighting, you may need to turn on the overhead light or get into a well-lit room or something just so that your pictures turn out well and your PDF document turns out well. So for this week, your assignments are, you'll see it on the week 1 assignments, but just while we're here, week 1 assignments, you need to do your intro assignment. You need to do your homework for week 1. And then you also need to do your reflection for this week. Okay, so please let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me, and I'd be happy to answer those questions for you.